Hi, this is Scott Siskin. I'm the president of First Republic Mortgage Bankers. When you need a mortgage, call First Republic Mortgage Bankers and deal direct. Eliminate the middleman. No mortgage broker fees. Stop wasting your hard-earned money on your high-rate mortgage and your credit cards. You can save every single month by refinancing. You personally can save every month by locking in the lowest rates in over 30 years. And we make house calls to the entire tri-state area 7 days a week. Call 718-380-0006 if you're buying a home or you want to refinance your home. 718-380-0006.
Now, people don't think that there's no affordable housing available, and sometimes people actually leave the state to try to find affordable housing, whether they go to Georgia, whether they're not going to Florida anymore, but or they go to South Carolina, North Carolina. People actually do leave the area in search of affordable housing. And we have identified affordable housing right here in your backyard. And I have some examples here I'm going to go through. But, you know, it's just like refinancing. If you don't make the call, nothing's going to happen. That knowledge is power. If you find out that you're actually able to buy one of these houses and you were in a state of mind that you could not own a house, wow, that's true empowerment. So if you make the call to 718-380-0006, you can get pre-approved for the refinancing like I discussed before. Remember that we've got Eddie, we got Minesh, we got Chris, we got Sandra, we got David, Shazim, John, and Rajan, all here to take your calls, all here, veterans, to be able to give you pre-approvals and discuss these properties and actually arrange for you to be able to see these properties before they go. We're talking about all two families here. We have a two-family in Brooklyn. How about this? Two-family in Brooklyn, $405,000. Wow. Your down payment would be $12,150. Your monthly payments are $2,520 plus your real estate taxes, insurance. After you pay all that and you take back your rental income of $1,700, you're paying $1,161. $1,161, and then you're going to get tax benefits on top of that. Think about that. We're talking about Brooklyn. All you need is $12,000 and the ability to pay at least $1,100 after you collect rent, and it's important that you learn how to be a good landlord. But I'm highlighting two families here for a reason. For your first house, maybe a two-family is the right ticket for you. And this may not be in the neighborhood you're living in now, but it's something that you should explore, because even if you move into a two-family now, 3 or 4 years later, you can always rent out the apartment you're in if the market is soft. Like right now, I know people who are renting out where they're living in two families and taking advantage of the buyer's market. They don't have to sell their house. So that it's very, very positive, and it can be a long-term investment. Jamaica, New York, 3% down. It's a purchase price of $399,000 for a two-family. Now, we're talking about getting, after you collect rental income, you're going to be paying only $1,260. $1,260 after you collect rental income. You only have to come up with $11,970. Keep in mind, with a government-backed program, if you go with the FHA, if you want to go with the FHA, you know, the seller can pay all the closing costs. And you can also get your down payment as gifts. It could be multiple gifts. It could be Susu. It's very, very flexible as to where the money comes from. You only got to worry about 3%. Now, we've also got a property in St. Albans, Queens, two-family. It's a purchase price of $425. Down payment of $12,750. After you collect your rent and pay your mortgage, at the end of the day, you're talking about $1,624. The loan officers can go through all the details with you. I'm trying to give you as much information as I can in a shorter period of time I can. 718-380-0006. 718-380-0006. Finally, let's talk about Long Island. Two-family, Bayshore. The cost is only $419,990 for a two-family. For a two-family. The down payment, $12,600. After you collect all your rent and make your monthly mortgage payments, you're talking about paying only $1,665. I would think that almost all of these houses I mentioned, the after tax and after paying your getting your money as a landlord now, not as a tenant. You're not paying as a tenant. You're collecting from the tenant. At the end of the day, you're going to be paying less than you are probably currently right now for rent. Make a phone call that can change your life. We have a lot more of these homes, and our sister company right across the hall, Dreammakers Real Estate, can show you these houses. You literally can call right now, 718-380-0006, get approved, and see these houses tonight. These are really incredible deals, and there's a lot more out there. There is affordable housing right here in your own backyard, and we've made an effort to identify it. So what we're talking about here, the government-backed programs, gives you the power. gives you the power. Now, it's up to you to use it. If you don't turn the power on, you don't find out what the facts are relevant to you, whether it's firing your landlord or firing your credit cards, annihilating your credit cards as a homeowner. You have to take an action. We try to make it very simple. We are really a tool between ourselves and the sister real estate company. We can really work together to help make your dreams come true. Some people, that's buying a home. For some people, it's living life without credit cards. It's something that they can't even fathom, but it can happen, especially because we have all the flexibility that goes along with all the conventional programs and the government-backed programs to be able to help you. Make that call. Whether you're a tenant or you're a homeowner, we can help. And you'll only know how much we can help if you call 718-380-0006. New year, time for some changes, time to make your life better. You can do it. We can help. 718-380-0006. Because when you make that one call, you can find out about refinancing your home and getting affordable housing in their own backyard. Right here, Brooklyn, Queens, and Bayshore. It's all here in your own backyard. We have many more. 718-380-0006. You make that call, we'll do it all. First Republic Mortgage Bankers is a licensed mortgage banker, direct lender in New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, Pennsylvania, Florida, Delaware, Maryland, Georgia, South Carolina. Headquartered at 110 Jericho Turnpike, Floral Park, New York.